Well, hello my fellow hollow damn troglodytes. I hope you're doing well because I am. Today we are going to play a game called Cave.exe. This time I have no idea about the length of the game. I usually have at least a vague idea, but this one I do not know. I do know, however, that it has 10 endings, so if one playthrough isn't too long, I'm gonna try to find some of the endings. And I know, of course, that it is a free game available on 𝕲𝖆𝖒𝖊𝖎, and the link will be in the description below if you want to play it yourself. Now, time to explore some caves. Cave.exe. I have 10 endings to unlock and 50 events to find. Okay, well, let's start then. The game is entirely in black and green, so I put up the green light to truly immerse myself in the game. You stumble upon a hidden cave entrance deep in the wilderness. Something about this hidden passage seems to be gone, but the thick darkness beyond makes you hesitate. Enter the cave or leave the cave alone. Just for funsies, I'm gonna leave. Ending 1. The cave unexplored. You decide to leave the cave alone, turning your back on the musty, buzzing mystery within. As you continue your journey, you wonder what secrets remained hidden in the darkness. The wilderness is full of unexplained things, but today, at least, you walked away unscathed. Okay, this time, for real, I'm gonna explore the cave. Okay, one ending, one event. Great. So let's enter the cave. You find a fountain with coins at the bottom. Inside a cave, I find a fountain. The water sparkles suspiciously. It's a fountain in the middle of a cave. Everything is suspicious. Steal a coin and pretend you're a master thief. Throw a coin in and wish for pizza. Yell at the fountain. Does this even work? I'm gonna wish for pizza. You walk into a peaceful forest and find a giant rock. The rock suddenly speaks. I'm not a rock, I'm just really tired. What? Sit next to the rock and let it vent. Ask the rock if he wants a nap or some coffee. Tell the rock to get it together and go back to being a rock. I'm gonna ask the rock if he wants a nap or some coffee. Or some energy drink. A very angry cloud, again inside a cave, hovers above you, grumbling thunderously. The cloud seems upset about something you did. Apologize profusely, challenge the cloud to rain off, ignore the cloud and walk away. I want to ask him, what did I do? I guess I'm gonna apologize. Oh, the computer is making distress beeping sounds. It is clearly very upset. Comfort the computer? No sympathy for the computer. I've got no sympathy. You find yourself in a desert with nothing but sand stretching for miles. In a cave? A mirage appears in the distance, looking like a tropical island. Chase the mirage and see where it leads. Stay put and start digging for water. Well, if I know that it's an hallucination, I'm gonna stay put and start digging for water. Oh, a band of jazzy ferrets is performing on a tiny stage. They notice you and gesture for you to join their jam session. Play the triangle, dance ferociously, politely decline. I don't know how to play any instrument, so I'm gonna dance with the ferrets. The funny ferrets. You read the small gravestone. Here rests Ant, slain in battle. Sleep well, brave warrior. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? You arrive in a quiet village. Inside a cave, where everyone is wearing sunglasses, even indoors. They all stare at you and say, "You're not on the list." Ask the why you're not on the list. Give them emeralds. No, that's my emerald, alright? Why am I not on the list? You find yourself in a massive empty field. The field stares back at you, almost like it's trying to outstare you. Stare back until the field yell, "I'm not scared of you, field." This one. You kneel before the 𝕮𝖆𝖕𝖎. You have charmed 1 of 7 𝕮𝖆𝖕𝖎. You have insulted 0 of 7 𝕮𝖆𝖕𝖎s. The 𝕮𝖆𝖕𝖕s are listening. I seek wisdom, riches, I seek an ass whooping. Wisdom. Oh, there's a rat. He looks like a possum though. The Rat Lord. That's my husband. The Rat Lord cordially invites you to the sewer for a tasteful diner experience. How do you accept this invitation? With gratitude, with enthusiasm? Enthusiasm. You find yourself in a crowded dumpster party. The party is wild. A glamorous possum offers you a mystery box. Take the mystery box, decline with polite regrets. No, I take the mystery box, damn! I love mystery boxes. You find a half-eaten sandwich on the ground. It looks both delicious and highly suspicious. Eat the sandwich, offer it to a passing squirrel, bury it with honor. Offer it to a squirrel. Oh, the colors are changing. Wait. Here. You happen upon a cow. The cow stares at you calmly, chewing on a mouthful of grass. Study the cow, celebrate the cow, challenge the cow. I'm gonna celebrate the cow. You stumble upon into a graveyard. The stones are old and the atmosphere is oddly peaceful. Leave because this is not the atmosphere. Talk to the gravestones like you're at a party. Lie down and pretend you're one with the stones. I'm gonna lie down. You arrive at the Frog Congress. The frogs are debating a very important bill regarding the usage of flies. Vote in favor of the bill, vote against the bill, abstain from voting. Well, they are 3, so they do not need me, and I'm not a frog, so I'm gonna let them do their thing. By the way, I really thought the game would be entirely black and green, so I'm very surprised and impressed to see a color change. Ending 5, Whimsy Chosen One. The cow, impressed with your celebration, joins you in a joyous dance. The snail, grateful for the speeding ticket, I didn't have that, frames it as a badge of honor and starts a fan club in your name. Thank you! The microwave, thrilled by your cooperation, upgrades itself to make gourmet meals. You're a hero of the bizarre and unexpected. Thank you very much. Try again. Two endings and 16 events. Wow, I'm doing great. Enter the cave again, obviously. It's randomized. That's so cool. A dragonfly with gleaming wings hovers in front of you. It tilts its head and says, I can grant you one wish, but choose wisely. Wish for unlimited wisdom, immortality. Ask the dragonfly for a favorite story. I'm gonna go for the wisdom. I so do not want to be immortal. You find yourself stranded on a desert island. Okay, there's a single palm tree, a coconut, and a suspiciously large slice of cake. Eat the cake and wonder if you're dreaming, refuse the cake and think it's a trap, call for help but still eat the cake in the meantime. Look, I've played The Sims. I know a suspicious cake when I see one, so I'm gonna refuse the cake. I'm not gonna die in a cow plant. You approach the cool frog. Nice. The cool frog eyes you suspiciously. Admire the cool frog. Threaten the cool frog. Admire. You're walking through the park. The path slips into 3 directions. Go left towards the mysterious bushes, go right towards the stinging trees, or stay still and question everything. I'm gonna go left. I love to go left. You read the small gravestone. Okay, this time I'm gonna say, sleep well, brave warrior. A strange man approaches. He hands you a curious bottle. Drink this, he says. It's not poison. Drink the night poison? I'm full up on not poison for today. I'm gonna drink the night poison. Because why not? Ending 7 expired curiosity. You drink the night poison, but the strange man forgot to mention it expired decades ago. Turns out expired night poison is just as lethal as actual poison. Your adventure ends with an unsettling gurgle and a regretful burp. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go again. Yeah. The dumpster party. Decline with polite regret the mystery box. You accidentally say something socially baffling. The general mood is now uncomfortable. Flee or attack? Attack. Let's fight people this time. Okay, the rock. Tell the rock to get it together. The computer. Still no sympathy for the computer. You saved my life, says the trash roach. Please take this as a reward. It is all I have. The trash. There's a little typo. Gives you dirt. Accept, decline. Accept. The cool frog. Threaten the cool frog. I wanna fight. The fountain. Let's yell at the fountain. Does this even work? A giant hole appears in the middle of the road. It looks like it could swallow your entire day. Jump in and hope you find a lost city. Yell into the hole. Is anyone home? Yell. You find yourself in a desert. Okay, chase the mirage. I'm inside the park. Stay still and question everything. You ask the beetle for direction. It seems excited that someone is paying attention to it. Yes, I know the way, but while you're here, may I read you a poem I wrote? I am quite the wordsmith, but no one ever cares to listen. I would really prefer it if you didn't. Is it a poem about directions? That's kind of mean, but please don't. The spider pleads with you. Please, bring me a bag. All I want is a bag. I will reward you handsomely. Give bag, withhold bag, eat bag in front of him. Eat bag in front of him. Fuck you. You find yourself deep in the woods, the trees towering above you. The path behind you has mysteriously disappeared. Keep walking and hope to find an exit. Sit down and wait for a forest spirit to appear. Let's keep walking. Oh, the poison thing. I'm not drinking not poison today. Oh, it's ending 3, a trail of regrets. The ant's gravestone stands silently, but your mockery haunts you. The crab accepts your pity, but there's no joy in it. The spider gets its bug, but you sense its gratitude is hollow. But I did not give the spider a bug. Life continues, though tinged with awkwardness. Okay. The dragonfly. I'm gonna ask the dragonfly for a favorite story. Deserted island. I'm gonna call for help, but still eat the cake. The empty field. I'm gonna stare back. The beetle. I'm gonna ask if it's a poem about directions. The half-eaten sandwich. Buried with honor. A dessert. Stay put, who cares? You're standing in front of a spooky mansion. The windows are boarded up, but it's weirdly quiet. Go inside and ask for a tour. Stare at the mansion until it feels awkward. Turn around. And pretend you're just admiring the architecture. I'm gonna go inside. The group of jazzy ferrets. I'm gonna play the triangle. The rock. Sit next to the rock and let it vent. I said something socially baffling. I'm gonna flee. A strange phone is lying in the grass, emitting a faint hum. A label reads, "Press button for adventure." Of course I pressed the button. Of course I do. A light bulb above you begins to flicker ominously. The room grows dimmer with each flicker, and an eerie silence fills the air. Replace the light bulb and continue. Offer the figure a friendly wave. What figure? Friendly wave. You have conflicting events in your schedule. You have a business meeting at 5:30, the frog picnic at 6. If you do not go to the business meeting, you will be fired. I'm gonna go to the frog picnic, I don't care. Ending 8, frog picnic triumph. You choose the frog picnic, and it turns out to be the best decision of your life. The frog hosts delightful events with gourmet flies, lily pad games, and charming serenades. Your boss, who happens to love frogs, shows up unexpectedly, impressed by your unique priorities. Not only do you keep your job, but you also become the office hero, celebrated for your ability to embrace the absurd. You return to work with a newfound sense of joy and a new frog friend. Yes! Let's try to find another one. Turn around and pretend you're just admiring the architecture. The beetle. Ask if it's a poem about directions. A giant rubber duck appears in your bathtub. It honks loudly and demands that you give it a proper bath in return. Fill the tub with soap and bubbles. Refuse the duck. Challenge the duck to a bubble fight. Fill the tub. You're now accompanied by 700 million rats. Yes! The rats await your command. their tiny eyes gleaming with loyalty. The world seems smaller with such a vast army at your side. Question about their true motives: order to build a giant cheese monument, throw a party for the rats. Throw a party! Ending 10. The Grand Rat Soirée. You throw the grandest party the world has ever seen, complete with tiny cheese platters, rat-sized confetti cannons, and a DJ who specializes in squeaks. The rats dance in synchronized formation, their loyalty to you unwavering. You're crowned the ultimate rat queen. Please and thank you. Your name etched into history as the ruler of the most extravagant rodent celebration ever. The world may never understand, but you and your rats share a bond of unparalleled joy. That's so fucking awesome! Oh god! And that's the last ending as well. Oh, that's so cool! There's a little Dumbo rat. Oh my god. I love this game. I'm not gonna lie, I am very into the game now. I want to find all the endings. The managers are waiting to see your charts. We are all very eager to see that chart of yours. Apologize and admit you forgot the chart. Show them a doodle and pretend it's the chart. The chart was eaten by a feral printer. Oh yes, the last one. The half-eaten sandwich. Well, this time I'm gonna eat it. A strange phone in the grass. Take the phone with you. Crab, seduce the crab. Deep in the wood, I'm gonna sit down and wait. The alarm clock rings with a smug satisfaction. The timer is 4:20 a.m. If you know, you know. And the clock winks at you. Yell, "Are you a clown clock?" It hits snooze and pretend it's not even a happening. It snooze. You apprehend the snail. Just a warning this time again, because I know what happens if I give him a speeding ticket. The 𝕮𝖆𝖕𝖆? Are you kidding me? Microwave? Surrender and order the pizza. The quiet graveyard? Leave, because this is not the atmosphere. It's not giving graveyard. You arrive at a lonely lighthouse on a rocky shore. The wind is practically pushing you up the cliffs. The light flickers like it's tired. Yell at the lighthouse to get it together. Try to fix the light with a stick. Run away before the lighthouse churches you. I'm gonna try to fix it. The drain flies. This time I'm gonna seek riches. The beetle. Please don't read me your poem, I do not care. Aww. You receive an invitation to a party on the moon. The invite simply says, bring your own oxygen. Of course, yes, it's just a party at your house. A third typo. Of course, yes. Oh, ending 9, a breathless celebration. You excitedly agree to the moon party, only to realize too late that you forgot the one thing crucial to survive: oxygen. As you float aimlessly in the vacuum of space, the music of the party echoes faintly in your mind. The moon never gets to see your dance moves, and your final moments are spent wondering why you didn't check your oxygen levels. So I am at 7 out of 10 endings. The park, stay still. An invitation to the moon party, no. Desert, stay put. The rubber duck, challenge it. The cow, challenge it as well. The spider pleads with you, and I'm gonna withhold the bug. The rat lord, I'm gonna accept with gratitude this time. And the snail, as usual, just a warning this time. The frog congress, vote in favor of the bill. You visit the wishing skeleton. Will you make a wish? Wish for power, revenge, or good luck? Good luck. I'm gonna need it. The alarm clock. I'll hit snooze. The dragonfly. Immortality. You stand by a quiet lake at twilight. The colors of the sunset reflect on the water. Skip a stone and hope it turns into a treasure. Ask the lake for life advice. Skip a stone. The half-eaten sandwich. Eat it. The poison, the not poison, sorry. I'm full, no thank you. Fountain, still going. Oh, ending 4, perfectly average. Nothing notable happens. You sit on a bench in the park, eating a sandwich of okay quality. The universe hums quietly. No one notices you, and that's just fine. I agree. Well, I'm gonna end on that note, and that's just fine. I'm gonna say 3 things I liked and 3 things I did not like about this game, and I'm gonna start with what I dislike. I dislike that some endings are hard to find, one could even say impossible. Case in point, there are 2 endings that I could not find. I tried for like half an hour, but I did not find the last 2 endings, so it sucks a little bit. Talking about endings, some of them suck. I dislike very much that some endings just do not make sense. I had one ending where it said, I don't know which one it was, but I think it was the crab, the spider, and the ant's grave. I had the ending telling me about the ant's grave, the crab, and the spider, while I did not have the ant's grave, crab, and spider entries in this run, in this playthrough. So it just doesn't make sense. How did I end up with this ending while I had none of the entries? And that also means that, especially at your first runs, it spoils some of the entries. I remember at my very first run, the very first ending I got, it said that the snail was very happy that we gave him a speeding ticket, and guess what? I did not encounter a snake on this run, so it just spoiled me what I was supposed to do or not to do when I encounter the snail. So again, some endings, I don't like them. Some I did not get how I ended up there, and it sucks that it spoils some of the entries if you didn't have them. And last thing, I'm sorry to mention it, I'm sorry to be that person again, but there are 4 typos that I found. 1 or 2 can be excusable, but 4, that's too much. Again, please proofread your work. Give it to someone. Do something, but make sure your work is perfect, at least with no typos and no bugs, before putting it online. Please. Now, what I did like, well, the colors changing for one, that was so fun. I really thought the game would be green and black throughout, but that was a very nice surprise to see the colors slowly changing, and it's not even the same colors each time. Sometimes it devolves into a blue color, and sometimes it's yellow, then orange. That's so cool. I don't know why, but I think that is very cool. A very nice surprise. I like it. I also like the fact that the entries are random. It's a good and a bad thing. A good thing because no run is the exact same. It's also a bad thing because it's hard, I think, to have some endings if we don't get the right entries. For example, the ending where we drink expired non-poison. You cannot have this ending if you never encounter the man with the non-poison bottle. So, random, it's good and it's bad, but I still like it. I'm still putting it in the things I liked. And finally, 700 million rats. What more do I have to say? This game was pretty fun until I spent like an eternity trying to find the last 2 endings I missed. That was still fun. I had a good laugh, it entertained me. I think it was very interesting, so I'm glad I had played it. And I truly wish, I'm a little bit frustrated, I wish that I had found the 10 endings. But it is what it is. So my fellow hollow damned troglodytes, this was Cave.exe, and this is the end of the video, so please do not forget to not leave a like, not leave a comment, not subscribe to me, not share this video, and bye!